Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Coaster Cheetah video, and in this video I'm going to be doing an analysis of the new coaster that SeaWorld has just announced, which is Pipeline the Surf Coaster at SeaWorld Orlando. And I usually don't do coaster analyses, but this is actually, I think, my first one. But I do have a lot to say about this coaster, and like a lot of likes and dislikes about it. Kind of like a review, but not really. So this coaster has one launch and one inversion. So, I mean, in my opinion, first off, it is a very odd pick for SeaWorld Orlando since, I mean, they just got Icebreaker. And I know that was supposed to be a family coaster, however, even though, I mean, it doesn't have any inversions. And the height requirement is like 54 inches, I'm pretty sure. So, definitely not like a huge family coaster, like younger kids cannot ride it. So that is unfortunate, and I actually did make a whole separate video if Icebreaker is a flop for SeaWorld, and I mean, I think it was, in terms of like needing a family coaster. Like, I think it would be good for them to get a straddle coaster like Busch Gardens Williamsburg is getting, or like SeaWorld San Diego is getting. However, with this new addition, I don't see that coming anytime in the future. So yeah, I definitely think this is a weird pick for SeaWorld. And another weird pick is, why did they pick a stand-up coaster? That, I mean, when it was like first rumored to be a stand-up coaster, I thought it was a joke. Honestly, I don't know why they would want to bring back the stand-up coaster. I think that idea is really bad. I don't know why anyone would want to stand up on a roller coaster, honestly. But yeah, in my opinion, I think they should really have gone with a wing coaster. I think that would be excellent. The first one in Florida. And yeah, I'm just really puzzled on why both B&M and SeaWorld agreed on installing a stand-up roller coaster. It's just really weird. And honestly, the stand-up coaster model has a bad rap anyway, so I mean, the general public probably won't be too fond of that idea. However, let's go over the layout for this coaster. And by no means is it a coaster that has a very strong layout. This for the most part is honestly just like some helices. However, so you start off with the launch. Now this launch is really cool. It goes over an airtime hill, like Copperhead Strike's like second launch. So yeah, that is probably gonna be really cool. And also something about the stand-up, like the new stand-up model, is that it's getting like these bouncy seats, almost like things that make you like get airtime on the stand-up coaster, and I assume you'll get some pretty good airtime on this launch. Then you go into a hammerhead turn, which is odd, I think, to immediately go into a turnaround right after the launch. So yeah, pretty weird there, but I mean, I do think this will be pretty good. Then you go up into, like, you rise up into an airtime hill, but then snap down. And I think, again, that the rising seats will be a great component here. I think it'll be a great part of the ride where you will get airtime, and I think this will be a highlight of the ride. Then you go into, like, a high, like, corkscrew. So, yeah, I think this will be really cool, going over the path and everything. Like, people down below will get great views. And, yeah, I think this will be a pretty good inversion. And then you just kind of have some, like, low to the ground bank turns and stuff, and helices and stuff, and, I mean, into the brakes. So, yeah, the layout isn't, like, great, honestly. However, I mean, I don't think it'll be bad or boring or anything. I don't think it'll take it at a slow pace, because don't forget, this is not a family coaster, and it'll definitely have a higher height requirement than Icebreaker. So, my honest opinion on this ride, the name is terrible. The name is really bad. The surf coaster part, I don't really mind it. I've seen some people complain about it. I don't really mind it. However, I mean, the pipeline, like, come on. I think it would be cool to name it, like, Hammerhead or, like, Great White. Like, something to do with sharks. Like, surfing and sharks, like, go together. Plus, is this SeaWorld. However, I do get that they already have Mako. But I would name it, like, something, like, not pipeline. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, or, like, Wave Crasher, something like that, like Wave Curl, I don't know, Wave Curler, something like that, like with surfing waves, I think that would be much better than Pipeline the Surf Coaster. I just really hate the name. The logo I like. Honestly, I feel like this ride I'm not too hyped about this. However, I think it's not going to be bad or anything. I mean, maybe it will because it's stand-up model, but I think the new stand-up model on this will definitely be an improvement over the other one. However, the truth about this ride that I think is that it'll be better to look at and film down below than actually riding it. And even though that is pretty sad, I mean, this coaster looks great. It has a splashdown and everything. I think this looks great. The color scheme is incredible. Everything about it, except for the ride experience, I guess. I'm sure it won't have, like, any crazy theming or anything besides that splashdown. I mean, the splashdown part is really cool. I think it should be definitely implemented on more coasters in the future. But yeah, overall, these are my thoughts on the coaster. Yeah, I'm really not too hyped about it, and I think it was very puzzling for SeaWorld to do this. So yeah, in the comments down below, please comment down below what you think about this ride, if it was the right addition for SeaWorld Orlando in your opinion. Also comment down below any other video ideas that you'd like to see on the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.